Hey, what is going on, Foodie Gang? What is going on? Welcome back to the channel. You are tuned in to Kitchen Talk with Chef Big Bank. Yes, Chef Big Bank with the big B's. How's everybody doing today? We're on season 3, almost at 2. Oh my goodness. Season 3, episode 82. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Make sure you hit that like button on your way in. Today we are making the Big Bank breakfast sampler, and we're gonna make a little bit of everything. We have our pancakes right here. We're gonna do hash browns. We walk out through the ingredient list. Hash browns. We also have another chicken sausage. This is going to be roasted garlic and Gruyere cheese. I think I'm saying it right. So we're going to make that. And then we're going to make some eggs. I remember last Saturday we didn't have any eggs and you guys were not happy. So we are making eggs this Saturday. So I have my 3 eggs right here. A little bit of cheese, butter, and some fresh parsley. Yes, we are going to be making eggs this Saturday. But it is a Saturday Foodie Gang breakfast. Become a member, join the channel so that you can get access to exclusive content, perks, and so many other great stuff. So, those are our ingredients. We're going to do hash browns, pancakes, fluffy eggs, and then our chicken sausage. For the pancakes, I do have some peanuts here, some chopped peanuts that I ground up, and I also have a banana. So it is going to be a good one, Foodie Gang. Shout out to y'all in the building. And as always, you can support the channel. Keep the stove on. You can send a super chat, Zelle, Venmo, or there's also gifts that you guys can send now. Cause kind of similar to like TikTok and Facebook, how Facebook has the stars. I believe what they call it here is gifts, and they're also called rubies here on YouTube. So we got a lot of things. But how's everybody's week been? Let me just check something. Make sure I'm on the right make sure I'm on the Wi-Fi connection. But how's everybody's weekend been? I have taken a couple of days off. We are back to live streaming. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and get started cooking. The first thing that we're going to work on is going to be our chicken sausage. Just because chicken sausage takes a little bit longer than regular sausage because it is chicken. So let me go ahead and readjust y'all a little bit. We're going to move this back here. And I got all my pans right here, y'all. I am ready to cook and ready to go. So we got our pan over here. We're going to put that on medium heat. And then this is the chicken sausage. I have had chicken sausage, and we have cooked this before on this channel, but I have not had this particular brand or type of chicken sausage. So this is Adele's all natural roasted garlic and Gruyere cheese smoked chicken sausage. And all of the recipes are already down below. So the instructions on the back, because like I said, I've never made this before. It says to place the chicken sausage in a large saute pan and add 1 cup of water. Let the chicken sausage cook for about 8 to 10 minutes. The reason why you want to add the water, because you want to make sure the inside of the chicken sausage is properly cooked. Okay, there we go, y'all. Y'all know Chef Big Bang be readjusting the camera and and all that stuff. So, but shout out to the Foodie Gang. Let's get the lights up. And so we got our chicken sausage right here. They look pretty good so far, but we gonna see. So yes, Adele's roasted garlic and Gruyere cheese. which is a really good type of cheese. I've had Gruyere before. I believe I had an au gratin, and I'm just gonna place these in the pot. I mean the pan with no oil because I'm gonna put water in here. When the water cooks down, I will add oil to the pan. They smell good too. But we finna see. Right. So it's at 1 cup of water, so I have a half a cup right here. I'm going to add some water to it. I'm going to do 2 of these because it's half a cup. We're going to put this back on the stove and let it cook. Let it do its thing. Let it do its thing. Okay. The next thing that we're going to get started on is going to be the hash browns. Just because hash browns take a long time to cook, you want to, I like to cook my hash browns at high heat just to get that crisp, but I like mine really, really crispy. If you don't like your hash browns crispy, don't even worry about cooking them for, at a high temperature. But what I like to do is, I've made hash browns before a couple of times on here, showing y'all how to do it. Let me get some of these pans out the way. Okay, with hash browns, you want your pan to be hot. This is the pan back here. I'm going to end up readjusting this camera again so you guys are looking directly at the stove. Okay, so I have my pan back here. This burner is pretty small. I only have 1 big burner, which is foul. I need a better stove, but it is okay. We have to cook with what you have. So we're gonna put this pan back here on like 7. We're gonna drizzle it with some oil. If y'all have been watching my content, you already know how I feel about the squeeze bottle with the oil. This is vegetable oil, but I typically like to use olive oil, but your girl gotta go to the store. So I have vegetable oil here. Let me just pop this off, and I'm gonna drizzle this pan with oil and let that get hot and heat up before I add my hash browns to the pan. And then we got our chicken sausage right here. Yeah, so the instructions say to put it in the pan with some water, let the water cook out, and then drizzle it with oil, and so that the chicken skin can start to get crispy. And it is chicken sausage, so we want to make sure that it's fully cooked in the inside. But y'all, you know, I really love breakfast, and that is why I started doing this Saturday Foodie Gang breakfast for my members. Shout out to the members, because I really like breakfast. And we have our pancake mix back here. I have already mixed up some mix, but this is the crusty, light and fluffy buttermilk mix. I like this mix, and I really like Bisquick. So both pretty good. And then here we have our banana, our syrup, our butter, and our peanuts. For the peanuts, I put them in the food processor and then grinded them up. You know, if you have regular like nuts or peanuts at home, you don't have to go buy chopped nuts. You can just put them in the food processor and blend them up. And if you don't have a food processor, it's another one of those kitchen gadgets that I think that everybody should have. I had a small food processor for the longest, and then I went and got a big one. So I have 2. I have a really small one that's perfect for like toppings And you know, small jobs. And then I also have a big food processor that's great if you're doing a larger scale. So, yes, food again. Okay, so tomorrow we are gonna have. I'm gonna put my hash browns on the stove. You guys, last weekend I made biscuits and gravy. So these are shredded hash brown potatoes. And in that large food processor that I was telling you guys about, they have a feature, or they have an attachment where you can shred stuff. So I've done it before, but I haven't done it in this food processor, which is shredding my own potatoes. But I'm gonna try it first and see how it goes. But you can actually shred your own potatoes. I think that the reason why we buy stuff like this is honestly for convenience. So I'm gonna just put my hash browns on there. And with hash browns, you just want to put them in the pan with some oil and just leave them alone. I think I might cook all these. Just be done with it. I know one thing, foodie gang. I am hungry. Y'all might hear my stomach growling. Something. Okay, so I got the hash browns on here. I'm just gonna let them cook. I'm gonna add some more oil to the top of them. And that's it. We're just pretty much gonna leave them alone. Plenty of oil in the pot. You guys see I got my chicken sausage. It's heating up. The next thing that we're gonna work on while we're waiting for our hash browns and our chicken sausage is we are gonna get our eggs mixed up. I like to mix my eggs in a bowl if I'm gonna scramble them. I like to mix them up in the bowl. Some people will mix the eggs up in the pan. Some people will do it in the bowl. Whatever way you want to do it is totally up to you. And there honestly really is no wrong way. You know, everybody likes to do it differently. So, I got my bowl right here. Let me grab a napkin for the eggshells. You know what? Back when I was younger, what we would do is we would crack eggs, and then we would put the shells back in the egg carton. And we wouldn't even throw them in the trash. We would just put them back in the egg carton, put the egg carton back in the fridge with the shells in there. Now I never do that. When I crack an egg, I immediately throw the shell away. I don't save it. I don't put it back in the egg carton or anything like that. I don't even know what we were thinking when we were younger, but when you know better, you do better. So foodie gang, we are gonna have Sunday dinner tomorrow. I am not sure what I'm gonna make though. And I've kind of been thinking about it, like what am I gonna make? So I don't know what the next meal is, but y'all, I'm gonna be cooking. I wanna do another budget friendly meal just because we haven't done one in a while. And you guys really enjoy the budget friendly meals. So we are going to be doing one of those soon. I'm not sure what it's going to be, but I will make something up. So after I crack eggs, I kind of like to give my hands a rinse. I like to rinse my hands off and all that stuff. Okay, so we got the chicken sausage over here. It's definitely heating up. We got our hash browns back in the back. We are working on the eggs. And I meant to grab my seasonings before I got here. So I'm going to have to go over y'all heads again and grab the seasonings. So I'm going to put black pepper and garlic salt and also a little bit of milk in my eggs. I like to add milk to my eggs sometimes, it helps them become fluffy. Become fluffier. It is so nerve-wracking when I grab a seasoning out of the cabinet because they be like falling out. I have to have a lot of seasonings. And I feel like I need more, honestly. When I be seeing, okay, so I have a Facebook food group and they be like posting their seasonings. And I be like, oh my gosh, I need to get some more seasonings. So I have my eggs here that I stirred up. I'm going to add a little bit of milk to them, black pepper, and then garlic salt to my eggs. Yeah, but I be feeling like I don't have enough seasonings. When I be seeing members on my group on Facebook, I'm like, I gotta get some more seasonings. If you're on Facebook, check out my food group, also known as my fan page. It's called Chef Big Bang Foodie Gang fan page. And on my off days, well, I don't know, it's weird when you're a YouTuber because you don't really get off days. Because even if you're not going live, you're working on something else. So, but when I say my off days, I just mean when I don't go live. So, during my off days that are not really off days, because your girl's working behind the scenes on other stuff, I like to, you know, catch up on my fan page on Facebook, just because when you are a content creator and you're working for yourself, it is a lot of moving parts. So I like to make sure I'm caught up on all my content and what I was doing these past couple of days. I was, you know, backing up all my videos, just kind of going through everything and reorganizing it, because you guys, it's about to be a whole new year. That's unbelievable. So I just going through everything. And then I honestly was setting up my Christmas decorations, and I'm going to show you guys them later. Like, probably like in a couple of days, because I'm still kind of finishing up. But I ordered this tree off of Walmart.com. And it's like a little tabletop tree. It is so adorable. I am definitely going to make a video and post it on my other YouTube channel, Ava's Playtime. I also make children's content. But it is so cute. Yes, I'm going to show y'all my decorations soon. Don't worry, Foodie Gang. I'm not going to leave it out of the loop. I got to clean up a little bit in the Christmas corner, but it's going to be so cute. One of the things I want to do this year is I want to do a hot chocolate bar. I think that would be so much fun. I have done one before, and it was so good, and it was a big hit. So I want to do a hot chocolate bar. I'm working on getting all the stuff for that, but I'm so excited about that. Okay. So we have our eggs mixed up. We got our chicken sausage on. I like to kind of keep my hash browns simple, and I'll put a little bit of salt on them. A little bit of black pepper. Sometimes I'll add black pepper and sometimes I won't. It's kind of one of those, like, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But we got our chicken sausage over here. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to turn them so that I can make sure both sides cook equally. And then after this water cooks out, we are going to put a little bit of oil into the pan. Yes, y'all, that's what it is. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Shout out to the 8 people that hit the like button. I need the rest of y'all to hit the like button. We got our hash browns on. We got our chicken sausage on. Our eggs are ready to go. And we have our pancakes already mixed up before we got here. So, that's it, y'all. That's it. We finna eat pretty soon here. Cause your girl is hungry. I'm hungry. Let me grab a plate. All right, all right, all right. I'm back. I'm back. Okay. So, I was grabbing a plate, and I'm gonna make Ava some pancakes as well. I don't want to put my pancakes on, my eggs on right now, because I'm kind of waiting on the rest of the stuff. But we got our hash browns here. Yeah. So I think the hardest thing about hash browns is you kind of just have to let them cook, leave them alone, and just add oil every so often. And then I'm gonna let the hash browns cook a little bit more on this side. And then what I like to do is I'll cut them into quarters, and then I'll flip them. So yeah, you gotta just leave them alone. That's how you get crispy hash browns. We got the chicken sausage right here. So it is changing in color since I put it in here, which is good. It's good. Lets me know that the inside is cooking. And with chicken sausage, even if the outside is brown, that does not necessarily mean that the inside is cooked all the way. So you want to make sure, that you're cooking them all the way. I think the last time I had chicken sausage, we tried like an apple chicken sausage for the first time. And I honestly wish I would have cooked them longer like this in the water just because it is chicken. And they were okay, but in my opinion, it could have went longer. So we are doing that today. Okay, but the reason why I like to do Saturday foodie gang breakfast, because I feel like breakfast is a very important meal that sometimes we can feel like we don't have time for it, so we kind of skip breakfast. But breakfast is really, really important and really, really tasty, especially like when you have time to cook. Now this week I've kind of been, I think one day I made eggs and I think I made eggs and toast, and then I had a breakfast sandwich, and then the rest of the week I kind of was doing the smoothies. And when you have time for breakfast, it is very enjoyable. But when you're in a rush and you don't have time for breakfast, you want something kind of quick. But Saturday is our time where we got time for the end. We are not in a rush. Yeah, we just letting this cool. Just letting it do its thing. The water is almost gone from these chicken sausage. So I can see like the cheese in the inside of there. Okay, so I went on the website, the company website, because y'all know when I get new ingredients, I like research them and all that stuff. So I went on the company website, and there was good reviews on there. I don't know if they set it up that way now that I'm thinking about it. I don't know, but everyone seemed like they really, really liked these sausages. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see what Chef Big Bang think, cause some of y'all out here be lying, and then you try and you're like, whoa, this is not good. So we finna see, and y'all know when I review food, I'm gonna give y'all my honest opinion. And if I don't got nothing good to say, I ain't gonna say nothing good. So I am just making my hash browns into a nice little circle. Another thing that you want to do is when you have your hash browns, you kind of want to like spread them out as much as possible. That's why I have this really big pan for my hash browns. Because you just want to spread them out. Let me bend y'all down a little bit more. I'm going to spread them out. And then when I put oil into the pan, ooh, my camera is super crooked. Okay, there we go. When I put oil in the pan, what I'll do is I'll squeeze the oil to hit the sides of the pan, and so that it can like, it'll all cook down into it. You know, let me just show y'all what I'm talking about. So I'll squeeze the oil on the outside, and sometimes I'll just, you know. Okay, so y'all see the water is almost gone. So once this water, these roasted garlic and Gruyere cheese smoked chicken sausage smell really good. And it's all natural. Chicken raised with no antibiotics ever. And no artificial ingredients. And it's kind of sad that they even got to put them type of labels on stuff. Like, dang, why y'all... We're not even going to get into it there on this episode. But we have our pancake mix right here. I like to make a little bit extra mix because what I will do is I will put the pancake mix in the fridge. You have about 1 day. And then the next day for breakfast, Ava will be like, I want pancakes again. I'll be like, okay, cool. And I'll just take the mix out of the fridge and then make pancakes. But the mix is only good, in my opinion, for 1 day. After that, you need to get rid of it. It's going to turn a weird color, and it's going to start to, like, oxidize a little bit. So we're going to use that pan for our eggs back there. We got our hash browns on. We got our chicken sausage on here. Yeah, you know, I think the most frustrating thing when you're cooking is waiting to eat. Because you just want the food to be done, like, immediately. And so I got 9:35 here. And y'all already know where I live. Okay, so I was looking on TikTok one day, and I seen this video, right, that was talking about mac and cheese gate, and I was like, what is going on now? Why does TikTok always have a problem? So I started investigating. I got my Foodie Gang investigative team on. Y'all know how Chef Big Bang get down. I'm gonna get to the bottom of whatever is going on at the moment. So I started looking, and I'm like, well, what's going on with the mac and cheese? Y'all, it's a whole situation. We're gonna talk about it tomorrow. During that live stream, I have the Foodie Gang food panel coming up here, and I have a video that I put together with all of the Kraft mac and cheese drama. And when I say drama, y'all, Kraft mac and cheese was in the comment section. Stouffer's was in the comment section. And I'm like, TikTok, y'all always got something going on. Why y'all can't just eat and be happy? Y'all always got a problem with something. But we're going to talk about it. I will say this. Social media is very powerful for any brand that you are trying to build. So your social media presence means a lot. And you guys can see the water is almost gone. And when this water completely, okay, you can see it a little bit. Probably got all my 4 burners in here and it's tricky. But this water is almost out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drizzle with some oil and let the outside fry up. I'm going to switch the hash browns to this burner because this is the bigger burner. And I want those hash browns to cook, and I'm going to show you guys how I flip them. I'm going to put my eggs in the fridge in the meantime. But yes, TikTok is always in some type of drama. I said, oh my goodness. They always in some mess. And were you guys here when I talked about Wormgate and Keithley? If you were not, that's okay. In the video section of my YouTube channel, I have a video talking all about Keithley and the worm, parasite, whatever you want to call it. In the video section of my page, you guys like these little videos that I do where I put them together and I'll talk about, y'all like the investigation. Y'all like the drama. So I'm going to keep making these little videos and keep reacting to them. Ooh, I felt that popping on me. I'm about to move this to the back. Okay, so now you can see my sausages are starting to crisp up. And like I said, I'm gonna switch these burners around and put these sausages in the back. And it did just pop on me. I can already see the sausage starting to brown on one of the sides. I have my hash browns here. I'm going to drizzle these with some more oil. You know when you're cooking right and you start rolling up your sleeve, that's when you know it's getting serious. Okay, and these sausages are browning beautifully. Let me bring this a little bit closer so y'all can see. And this is the roasted garlic and Gruyere cheese smoked chicken sausage. And so they're just browning up very, very nicely. And we're just going to let those cook. I'm going to put that on low. We're coming back over here to our hash brown. We turn this up a little bit. Because we ain't got it all day. We trying to eat and get up out of here. So, we got those. Let me just press these out a little bit more. You know what I want at home? Foodie Gang, and we used to have this when I worked in the kitchen, is I want a flat top at home. And I know that they have those little griddles that you can get. I'm going to invest in those. I used to have a griddle a while ago. And what's going on, Freezy? He said, hey, my sister, I am up here cooking on a Saturday. And I got 9:42 here. But I'm up here cooking. And if y'all don't know about Freezy, y'all need to go ahead and subscribe to No Captivity with Freezy. Great show. Great coverage of some of the events that are going on in the media right now. As far as like the whole Jay-Z, Diddy saga, everything. It's crazy. But yes, check out No Captivity with Freezy. Yes. Freezy be keeping me updated on what's going on. Cause Chef Big Bang be lost. Look, I just be in the kitchen cooking. So, Big Bang breakfast sampler. We're doing hash browns. We got our chicken sausage. We're doing pancakes, and we're doing eggs. So a little bit of everything. You know when you go to like IHOP and you get like the breakfast sampler, Freezy's laughing because Freezy know I be lost. I be like, I don't get it. That's why I don't even say nothing to nobody. I don't even know what's going on for real, for real. I just be over here minding my business. And what's going on, Scrimbly? How are you doing? He said, hey, Foodie Gang, had salad, wings, sandwiches, and braised pork belly for dinner last night. Ooh, that sounds good. Braised pork belly. I haven't had pork belly in a long time. When I worked in the kitchen, pork belly was kind of popular. They like to put that on the menu to act like they were fancy. And Scribbly, you ate all that for dinner? It's a salad, wings, sandwiches, and Scribbly, you ate a lot of food. Scribbly said, I'm eating everything up in here. So one of the things I like to do, because my hash browns are crisping up, I can kind of tell, is I like to cut my hash brown into quarters and then flip them. Because it's like, it's too much to flip the whole thing. So I like to cut it into little like quarters, and then I'll flip the quarters. But this is because I like my hash browns crispy. I like them crispy. If you don't like your hash browns crispy, you don't got to be doing what I be doing. But I'm very serious about this crisp. And y'all can see. You see that crisp? Woo-hoo, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, okay, Scrimby, that makes sense. It's like a little potluck. And then, that's a good little function. That's a good function to be at. You eating that good at a function. That's what I'm talking about. Don't you hate when you go somewhere and they're having like a potluck and everything looks nasty? You be like, dang, I'm just gonna drink the drinks. Because everything look nasty. And Nightbot said, keep the stove on by sending a super chat with your thoughts, super stickers, Zelle, or a Venmo. Ooh. And Scrimby said they also had meatballs and charcuterie, tons of desserts. You went to the right event. And let me tell y'all something. If you go out to eat somewhere, if you go to a potluck, or there's some type of function, and there is no food, people are not going to stay long. People are leaving. You have got to have good food at your event. It is so important. So I got my hash browns right here. Look at that crisp, y'all. Look at that. Look, oh my goodness. Look at the crisp on these hash browns. This is how I want my hash browns to look. Now, when you go out to eat, you know, you gotta take what you get. You know, you gotta take what you get. It's not, you know, can't really be driven. But when you at home, you can customize your food how you want. Cooking can be fun. Cooking should not be stressful. You guys should have fun in the kitchen. You should enjoy it. Try different flavors. Ooh, Scribbly, where was you at? Scribbly said he with the Rinfo. He said open bar too, no admission fee. Scribbly, where was you at? That sounds amazing. See, when there's good food at an event, you want to stay. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're having a, let me tell you something. There is no function No event or party that doesn't have food. Food is life. Food is very, very important. You cannot ask all these people to come to your event and not have no food, in my opinion. But I am Chef Big Bang, so y'all know how I feel about food. If there ain't no food there, I cannot stay. I'm finna ride out. Okay, so we got our hash browns. They're looking pretty good. We got our sausages back here. We're gonna start on the eggs. Something in my pan right there. And the eggs are simple. See? Oh yeah, I put them in the fridge. So in here I have three eggs, milk, black pepper, and garlic salt. Scrimbly, use that in an event that's the type of event you don't want to leave. I love when I go to an event and there's just great food. It's like, okay, I'm not mad at how to come here. Okay, so yeah, like I was saying, y'all, we are having Sunday dinner tomorrow, but I am not sure what I'm gonna make yet. But I will figure something out. We do have the Foodie Gang food panel. That video, the live stream is already set up. We're gonna be reviewing the mac and cheese saga from TikTok. I don't know what it is about TikTok, but they're never happy. But you know what? They could probably say the same thing about YouTube. Because some of y'all on here, ooh, Lord. That's even making my head hurt. It's crazy on here too. So they probably could say YouTube is never happy. TikTok is never happy. I don't know. Okay, so we got our pan for our eggs. I'm going to put a little bit of butter into the pan. Y'all, I got so much stuff over here, I'm getting kind of confused. But, I'm about to figure it out. So, I'm going to put a little bit of butter into the pan. So we got this over here. We're gonna get this moved over to here. We're gonna do our eggs real quick, and then we're gonna hop over and work on our pancakes. So if you go to a restaurant and you order this, right? Well, you can't get the Big Bang breakfast sampler at a restaurant. You can only get it at 907 Good Eats. But when you go to a restaurant, sometimes they'll have like sampler that will come with like bacon, and maybe like with pancakes. And I try not to eat a ton of pork, so that's why I have the chicken sausage. But, okay, so what I was going to say, when you go to a restaurant and you order a sampler like this, what they have to cook everything on is a flat top. And when I worked in the kitchen, I used to work the grill, y'all, so you could come to the grill and order food made by Chef Big Bang. But at the time, I was not Chef Big Bang. I was just Letitia, the cook, and I was very unhappy. So this is my pan for my pancakes. We're going to start heating that up. But it had a big flat top, probably the size of like the stove and the counter. And it was a flat top. So I could put like 20 different burger patties on there. And then I had to grill. So there was a flat top and a grill. And then I would have the fries working in the back and be cooking. Y'all, they had me up there slaving over a hot stove. But I will be cooking so fast and like you can like saute a whole bunch of onions at one time. You can saute a whole bunch of peppers. You can just cook a lot of food on a flat top. And I would have like my whole little station back there. And then, you know how I have the stove here and there's an oven on the bottom? On the bottom, there would be fridges, and they call them low boys. And so you would have all your cheeses. If you had different types of like meats, like we would do a Reuben, and then like we would do like pastrami sometimes. We would have sliced up turkey for turkey sandwiches. It was like we just had a really big menu. Okay, so I have my eggs over here. I gotta get a different spoon because that metal sound is driving me crazy. Oh yeah, I actually have another spatula. I don't know why I'm not using it. You know when you be cooking sometimes, you just be doing stuff that just don't make no sense. So I have my eggs back here. They are pretty much good. I'm gonna move these to the back and we're gonna start working on our pancakes. And then what I'm gonna do is I have a little bit of shredded cheese that I'm going to put on these eggs. And when I moved the eggs back here, I did turn the pan off just because the eggs will carry over cook and it'll finish cooking them. So here's my cheese. And I got my pan heated up for my pancakes. We got our chicken sausage back here. Okay, chicken sausage back here. We have our hash browns that are pretty much done. Just letting them, get that crisp on them. We're going to put a little bit of cheese on our eggs. And y'all, we are almost done. So let me show y'all the eggs. Looking good. But shout out to the foodie gang. Go ahead, hit the like button. Let's get to 25 likes before we get up out of here. And so the first thing I'm going to do, I like to put my hand over my pan to see if I can feel any heat. And that's kind of how I know it'll be hot. But you know what, y'all? Don't do what I do, because you ain't been cooking for a long time like me. So you might have to just wait for 5 minutes or something. Don't do what I do. Do what I say. Okay, so we got our mix back here. Okay, this is very, very important when you are making pancakes. I'm going to tell you guys a secret. When you're making pancakes, use a ladle. The reason why I say that is because you're more likely to get a better shape on your pancakes if you use a ladle. And okay, so I got a new pan. Because the one I had before, it was not my favorite pan because I cooked a lot of food on it. And so I feel like it had seasoning like cooked into the pan. Now this pan is new. I got a new pan so that when I make my videos, my pan doesn't look dirty. But I love that older pan. It just didn't look that clean. So, the point of this is a new pan. When you get new pans, in my opinion, you gotta break them in. You gotta break them in. You gotta cook a couple meals in that pan. You know, the one thing I would say, foodie gang, is when you cook live, it is nerve-wracking because what if I make a mistake, on live? But I would say this: if you do make a mistake in your cooking, all you can do is learn from it and use that as a teaching moment. But that's why you see a lot of a lot of cooks and a lot of chefs. You don't see them cooking on live because that's a whole nother ball game when you go live and you cook. Like, it's nerve wracking. Everybody can't be Chef Big Bang, but hit the like button. Yeah, so got our pancakes, we got our eggs, we have our chicken sausage, and we got our hash browns. I just kind of want to cut one. Ooh, y'all see that? Okay, we got a little bit of everything here. I am going to make some pancakes for Ava. I got her little plate right here. She is patiently awaiting. Those sausages smell really, really good though. I will say that. And I am left-handed, so if you're left-handed, it's a different experience trying to cook. What I like to do is I will lift up my pancakes and I will just look under to make sure that they're not like burning or anything like that. Oh my god, one time I was making pancakes with Ava and I was letting her, like, you know, I let my daughter like kind of take the wheel. And so when I would say this, when you're cooking with kids, you always want to be in the kitchen with them. It needs to be supervised. But I was standing back, I was letting her flip the pancakes. She flipped them. Hold on, y'all. Okay, it was getting serious. She flipped them and one like fell onto the side of the stove and the counter, and she started like freaking out. She was like, "Mom, help me, help me." I'm like, Ava, the first step that you need to do when you're in the kitchen is stay calm. You know, like, accidents are gonna happen. You gotta stay calm. You gotta stay calm. That's my piece of advice to you guys, is to stay calm when you are in the kitchen. Even if things are going down, stay calm, calm down. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. Okay, I got my plate back here. I'm gonna start plating up. Got my eggs right here. See the plate? This is the Big Bang sampler. But yes, when you're in the kitchen, stay calm. Don't worry. Don't start freaking out. When you start freaking out, that's when things really can go wrong, in my opinion. For your pancakes, you do, so I have the pan on medium heat. For your pancakes, you kind of want to go medium heat. You don't want your pan to be too hot. If your pan is too hot, it'll burn your pancakes. And so I have Ava's pancakes right here. I got some of these plate right here. Wipe that off. Okay, let me readjust the camera so y'all can see everything. Y'all can see what's going on. Those are our hash browns, our chicken sausage, and our eggs. Let me just readjust this real quick. And then I have Ava's pancakes right here. Boom, 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 boom. Shout out to the Foodie Gang for hitting the like button. Okay, I'm just gonna put a little bit of butter on the pancakes, and then Ava is ready to go. And have a little syrup for her. I'll be right back, Foodie Gang. Okay, so I gave Ava her pancakes. Now, it is time for us to do our thing and for us to chill out, Foodie Gang. We got the Big Bang Breakfast Sampler here. I'm just putting some butter on my pancakes. And then I have some peanuts here. And then I have a banana. what I like to do when I am putting bananas on my breakfast, I don't cut my bananas until right before I'm about to use them. Just because if you cut your bananas too soon, what can happen is that it'll start to oxidize. And I don't want that to happen. So I cut my bananas right before I'm about to eat them. Just so that my bananas don't turn brown and, you know, look nasty. Because you're going to eat with your eyes. And even if you are only eating for yourself, that doesn't mean that your food should not look good. Okay, and then after I get this set up, Foodie Gang, I'm going to get this set up at the table. And I'm going to try everything for y'all. We're going to see how it tastes. So we have our 2 pancakes with bananas and peanuts. I kind of want to put a little bit of cinnamon on there. And then we have our scrambled eggs with our chicken sausage and our hash browns. So we're going to be eating these. Let me get a little bit of cinnamon out here so I can put a little bit of cinnamon on top, and then I'm gonna get y'all over to the table and we finna taste, we finna try everything. So hash browns, scrambled eggs, chicken sausage, 2 pancakes with bananas and peanuts. Here we go. Woo! Got the Big Bang Breakfast Sampler. Let me get this set up at the table, Foodie Gang, so we can get down to business. Okay. Let me get y'all set up at the table so we can get down to business. Hey, y'all see everything? Let me scoot y'all back a little bit more. Okay. I think that is like the perfect view. I feel like y'all can see everything. So. Okay, I gotta grab one more thing, but here we go, y'all. This is everything. Hey! Hey, y'all, what's going on? Okay, there we go. I don't know why it looks crooked, but it does. Okay, but anywho, we got the Big Bang breakfast sampler today. And so, I have my hash browns here, scrambled eggs and cheese with roasted garlic and Gruyere smoked chicken sausage. And I have two pancakes here with peanuts and bananas. And then I have my little drink here. Non-alcoholic, y'all. We not turned up like that yet. V8 mango juice with some lemon slices. I might need to readjust my posters or something. That's what I think needs to happen. Okay, so y'all. Saturday Foodie Gang breakfast. This is how we do it. So you're gonna want to join the channel and become a member, so you can come to breakfast. There is, you know how you cook a long meal and then by the time you get ready to eat, you don't even want to eat. I think I figured out what it is. Hold on, y'all. The phone holder was crooked. Okay. It is not crooked, and it's not my posters. It's the phone holder. What I've held my phone was crooked. Okay. I figured it out. Because I was like, something is not right here. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to try, I'm going to put these off to the side. I'm going to take my photos real quick. I have my, ooh, almost dropped it. I have my syrup here as well. But we're going to put our pancakes off to the side because we are going to try this first. So when I'm eating my food, I like to do the savory items first. And then I'll try the item that's sweet. So, oh my goodness. See, when I go out to eat, this is how they better bring me my food. This is what I'm talking about when I go out to eat. Bring my food like this. If you brought the food out like this, I don't even think TikTok would be that mad at everybody. But y'all don't. So, oh my goodness. I know some of y'all don't like to put garlic in your eggs. It is so good. It's so good. Y'all gotta try it out. So the last time we were here, I tried, ooh, it's so juicy, something slung back at me. The last time we were here, I tried chicken apple sausage, and I really didn't care for it. This sausage is roasted garlic and Gruyere cheese. So we're gonna see how I like this chicken sausage. It's gonna be more on the savory side. Oh my god. Mmm. Wow. 10 out of 10. That sausage is good. Okay, so remember how I was telling y'all I went on the website and everybody was saying it was good, but I didn't know if it was true, and how I was going to tell y'all this sausage is really, really good. All the recipes are already down below in the description. Y'all, I'm trying to be on time today. Wow. That sausage is good. So, here we go with the hash browns. Look at the sausage. It is good. Let me go back to the sausage and get another bite. And honestly, y'all, Okay, so it's not that I don't like chicken sausage. I didn't care for like the sweet one with the apple chicken sausage. I didn't really care for it, but I like this one because it's savory. So, Adele's roasted garlic and Gruyere cheese smoked chicken sausage. I'm telling y'all this so y'all can go buy this. This is really, really good. And y'all, they did not pay me for this commentary. It's all authentic. You know how some people, when they be doing food reviews, they be getting paid by somebody. Y'all, I'm not getting paid by nobody but YouTube. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. A little bit of ketchup for my hash browns. Foodie gang. I love breakfast. So we got the Big Bank breakfast sampler. A little bit of everything. Chicken sausage, scrambled eggs, hash browns, and I got pancakes here with bananas and peanuts, y'all. This is what I'm talking about. Mmm. Y'all, that other chicken sausage was nasty compared to this one. This is so good. Oh my goodness. Mm-mm-mm. So, when I eat my hash browns, I like to have the ketchup on them. Mm-mm-mm. Y'all ain't even telling my chain was crooked. Now, this is how you eat. Okay? When I go out to eat, my food better come like this or take it back. Okay, so I was wondering why my posters look crooked. It's because my phone holder was crooked. And see, this is why going live is so nerve wracking because I keep switching this fork and spoon or fork and butter knife back and forth. Going live is so nerve wracking because once you're live, you're live. Whatever goes down, goes down. You know what I'm saying? You can only do but so much. Oh my goodness, Blaze, what's going on? He said, that looks like a nice home cooked meal. It sure is, Blaze. And you know what? My heart goes out to the people that don't get to experience home cooked meals when they're growing up or even now. You know, like, I feel like everybody should experience a home cooked meal. But my mom knew how to cook. So I was never in this boat. But I've heard some people say that my mom cannot cook. Excuse me. And that to me is crazy. Like, how sad. If your mom or your dad can't cook, y'all learn how to cook. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Oh my goodness. Blaze. Oh my goodness, Blaze. This chicken sausage is so good. I cannot get over it. Okay. I have scrambled eggs with cheese, hash browns, roasted garlic and Gruyere cheese smoked chicken sausage. I got my pancakes up here with bananas and peanuts. And this is the Big Bank sampler. So when you come to 907 Goodies, you put your order in, you're like, you know what? I want the lemon pepper wings. I want the Big Bang breakfast sampler. Um, I want the spaghetti for 40 people, even though I'm only one person. um, Blake said exactly. Countless people aren't fortunate enough to enjoy even the simplest things a lot of us take for granted. And Blaze, you bring up a really good point. You know, um, I'll cook for you until you disrespect me, and then you're gonna be with them, not eating no good food. But we really gotta thank people when they care enough to cook for us, because that is the ultimate sign of like you loving someone or you caring for them when you make a meal for them. Like I said, some of us didn't grow up in the home with mothers that cooked. And so, people, I encourage you guys to learn how to cook. You could watch 907 Goodies or you could watch Cooking with Kaya. Y'all, when I saw that girl, I was rolling. But there are a lot of YouTube channels out here, and there are a lot of people that cook, and so there's really no excuse for you guys. And also, they have kitchen gadgets now where you can put everything in the inside of it. Come home when the food is done. You don't even got to be working hard. Y'all, TikTok is always mad. But you know you made it when TikTok is mad at you. Because that's how you know you made it. When TikTok is mad at you. Um. Mm, mm, mm. Y'all, this chicken sausage is delicious. And when I go back to Fred Meyer's and I see this sausage again, I'm getting like 3 packs. Um, y'all can get tired of me. I'm like, dang, Big Bench, every time we come up in here for Saturday food and breakfast, you eating that same sausage. Because it's good. Y'all, when I got that apple chicken sausage, I was not happy. But it's weird because, like, my old job used to serve that same sausage, and I liked it. Right? I guess I got to get the same brand they used to get, which I don't remember. But when I got the chicken apple sausage, I was like, ooh, this is not good. So I think it depends on what brand you get. Um, but I should have got all of these sausages. I actually have another chicken apple sausage in the freezer, which I'm so sad about. But hopefully, when we cook it, it'll taste better than the last one. That's all we can say. Mm-mm-mm. Oh my goodness, y'all. Those hash browns are crispy just the way I love them. Y'all, my hair be making me so mad because, like, when I be watching my videos back, I always have a piece of hair sticking up. I'm like, I'm so sick of this. It's like my dreads need to get longer and they need to be heavy so that they won't stick up. mm. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Oh my goodness. Okay. I gotta come over to these pancakes so I can try them for y'all because I'm about to eat all that sausage and be too full to even try these. I cannot believe we've been up here for almost an hour and a half, but when you're having a good time, you're having a good time. So, I have my pancakes here with bananas and peanuts and a little bit of cinnamon on top. And we finna give these a try. My syrup right here. Y'all. When are y'all coming over for dinner or for breakfast? Let me wipe off my fork. Okay, so I have Blaze said time flies when you're having fun. And you know what, Blaze? I'll be having fun in the kitchen. People are like, I don't like to cook. I'm like, what? It's so much fun though. You get to make whatever you want, and then after you cook, you get to eat it. It's like, and you get to be creative. And for me, like, cooking is like art. You know, it's like then you get to make your plate, and you make it all pretty. I'll be having fun in the kitchen. Okay, so we got a little bit of that pancake with some peanuts. Mm. It's like I never really had nothing bad to say, and I'm like, I hope y'all don't think I'm lying out here. But it really is good. Okay, so we got pancake, banana, and there's a little bit of peanuts on here. Um, a little bit of cinnamon on top. So good. Mm. Foodie, gang, foodie, gang. Look at that. So good. So good. Got my drink over here. You know what? I have really liked this Saturday Foodie Gang breakfast because wherever I cook, I get to try it. And then Blaze said, I know you're always having a blast with your content, but the majority of people on here seem like they don't. And you know what, Blaze? I 100% agree with you. And it makes me very thankful and very glad that I make content that I enjoy and that other people enjoy. And I'm glad that I have like a happy channel because I cannot imagine pulling up to work every day arguing. That seems like in the long run, yeah, you might have some money, but you're gonna lose your mind in the process. And this is how I feel. Yes, we all want to be rich. We all want to make a ton of money at whatever we do. But your mind and your mindset and your mental health is very important. You don't want to be rich and cuckoo. and then, and it's like that's where it seems like some people are headed. to the cuckoo house. But they gonna be rich though. But so for me, um, I feel like my what I want to do for my like day to day job, I want it to be happy. If I wanted to be mad and stressed out, I would just go back to work in the kitchen, or I would go back to work for the doctor's office. But I want to be happy, like, and I'm just glad that I make the type of content that I make, and then I'm out of the drama. Because this red app will have you about ready to lose your mind. And another thing I don't really like in my real life, I don't like arguing with people like that. I log onto YouTube and I see people on the thumbnail and they got into another argument. I'll be like, how do you even get into all these arguments? How many disagreements can y'all have? But you know what? Ain't my business. Ain't my business, and I'm a mind mine. I'm gonna go back to where I need to be at, and that's in the kitchen. um. Mm-mm-mm. Y'all, I feel like I need to write the company a letter and tell them, yo, this sausage is fire. It's so good. Like, I feel like I want to go to the factory and see how they make it. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, but Foodie Gang, um, I don't know if I'm gonna get another live in for today. If I do, it'll be like a pop-up bonus episode. So turn your notifications on. For sure, I'm going live tomorrow. We have the Foodie Gang food panel here. We're gonna talk about the Kraft mac and cheese gate on TikTok. Y'all, TikTok is always up in the arms. They always got somebody on the chopping block. So, we are also going to be having Sunday dinner tomorrow. I am not sure what I'm going to make, but I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to figure it out soon. And Blaze said exactly, real life can be hard enough all on its own. There's really no need to manufacture drama. Which a lot of people on this app do. That's why I'm letting this all go in January. Blaze, I agree with you. I feel like my real life is hard enough. I do not want to get on here and be arguing, and then in real life, you gotta pay bills. You gotta argue with people at your job. You gotta. But one thing I will say is the way that the algorithm works is that whatever type of content you watch, it'll recommend to you. So 907 Goodies was created in 2023. Blake said right. Was created in 2023. 907 Goodies was. My other I didn't have a channel, but my other YouTube account that I have been watching stuff on for years. Sometimes I will switch out of 907 Goodies and go back to my other YouTube account that I don't have any videos on, just because my algorithm is reality TV, Kitchen Nightmares. I used to watch that a lot. I watch Bar Rescue. So my algorithm on my other YouTube account has a different algorithm, where it's not so much negativity, not so much arguing, not so much tearing people down, talking about black women. And then one thing I would say is, what is all the aggression for? Blaze, when I be watching some of these arguments, I be laughing. I don't know why it's so funny to me, but it really is. God, what is yelling at me gonna do? But I be laughing. But what I will say is YouTube, Blaze, sometimes it's our algorithm. If we watch a lot of negativity, then YouTube will show you negative stuff. I don't know how to wipe the algorithm clean. That's why I just go onto my previous YouTube account and I'll watch from there, because my algorithm, and I don't even know how I got into all this negativity. It found me. But people be like yelling at their screen. But you know what, Foodie Gang? When y'all come over here to 907 Goodies, we're just gonna be positive. We're gonna be happy. We're gonna be eating food, and we're gonna be talking and chilling. Okay? Life is already hard enough. I don't want to stress y'all out. I'm just gonna give y'all these recipes. That's it. And when I get off of this live stream, I'm still gonna be chilling. And when I come back, I'm still gonna be chilling. Y'all are not gonna stress me out and get Chef Big Bang caught in the war. It's crazy out here. But Blaze, when you say letting this go in January, are you leaving us? Are you leaving us, Blaze? Blaze said, I can't take it no more. But sometimes it is good to kind of like do like a detox, like a social media detox. Especially when you're taking in a lot of negativity. I just can't imagine being that upset and then coming home and being happy. It just doesn't seem like that would happen. It was like, it has to affect you in real life. There's no way. This chicken sausage. Mm. All right, Foodie Gang. I'm like, oh, it's absolutely funny. I'm glad that you think that too, because I'm like, is something wrong with me? And there's literally not a handful of channels I'll tune into in this specific sector. But you're right. YouTube still recommends channels that I asked not to recommend. Yes, you guys, stay out of negative spaces. All that negativity, all that arguing and stuff, that can affect you in real life. I'm telling y'all. If you want to be more positive, watch positive content. Be positive in real life. If you want to be nasty and be arguing, you're gonna have a bad outlook on life, because you know that negativity is contagious. But Blaze, I be rolling, and I feel like I can't even take these people serious. It's like, it is so weird to me, like, that you would argue with someone that you don't know. I don't know. It's a weird concept. I'm just not used to it. And maybe as I be on here longer and longer, maybe I'll get angry too. I don't know. But yeah, I never It's weird to argue with someone that you don't know. It's weird to me. But for the we ain't gotta worry about that over here. We ain't doing all that. And you know, one thing I'll say is, if somebody is making your food and they're mad and they're yelling, I would not recommend you eating that food. Um, it makes a difference whether your cook is cooking with love or cooking with hate. And when I cook with love. Um, yeah. But y'all follow me on TikTok. TikTok is hilarious, and they be having me rolling. We're gonna talk more about the Kraft mac and cheese gate or saga, whatever you want to call it. Tomorrow, we're gonna have the Foodie Gang food panel up here. Join my group on Facebook. Support the channel. Keep the stove on. And yeah, we're about to have a whole new week. Oh my gosh, y'all. So I was thinking about doing a live stream where I wrap Christmas gifts, but then I was like, I can't do that because then the people will know what they got. But I have a lot of gifts to wrap, a lot of gifts to put together. Um, I went shopping online and I ordered stuff, and then now it all got here. I'm like, well, this is a lot of stuff. This is a lot of stuff. And then Blaze said, ooh, I take all this with a grain of salt. None of this runs deep for me because I simply don't care. Blaze, you know I don't give a damn either. Just because we disagree on something doesn't mean we're now enemies. Not on here. And I feel like this. We're not supposed to agree on everything. You're a whole different person than me. You're going to think differently. That doesn't make you wrong and me right or vice versa. That just means we have a difference of opinion. And y'all wonder why these kids can't get right. Look at y'all. But that's my opinion. Look, they're enemies. It's like the Hunger Games on here. But there are no prizes, really. It's crazy. But you know what? When I was watching YouTube, I never noticed or I never knew about all this stuff until I became a content creator. I'm like, what? You're telling me that my favorite content creators don't like each other and are beefing? Y'all, I tell you, when I stepped into this content creation, I was like, whoa. There is so much that goes on that you don't realize when you're a consumer. And you know what? That's how it should be. You guys should not be. I don't even want to be into the drama. And I'm not. That's why I'm over here at 907 Goodies. Um, but yeah, y'all. It's going down over here. Okay, y'all. So we cooked. We had the Big Bang breakfast sampler. Let me get a sip of this first. We got the Big Bang breakfast sampler. Shout out to the 17 people for hitting the like button. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for tuning in. Gonna be going live twice tomorrow. We got the Foodie Gang food panel. And we have Sunday dinner. I am not sure what I'm gonna make, but I'm gonna make something. I'm sorry, I was reading a comment. You know how you're about to say something, and then you're reading a comment, so you start reading the comment, but you're like, wait, hold on. And then let me go down here. I don't know why it's doing this. And then Blaze said exactly. My comments are being weird. Some experiences we hold on, y'all. My comments are, some experiences we might have in common and some we don't. That's life in general. Also, people fail to understand that there can be more than one right answer to certain things. Yes, I agree. And then it's like, well, why can't everybody be right? Why does it have to be like, I'm right, you're wrong? It's like, what if the answer's in the middle? But y'all went on a panel the other day and I said, everybody right. They turned on Big Bang. I was like, look, I think that some people want to argue, and that's why there can only be one right answer. Because they want to argue. And it may be what they have to do for content. I mean, hey, ain't my place, ain't my business. Um, And Blaze said, I've done that. I was watching a horror movie one time and I ended up typing in the chat what I was saying in my head. Yeah, I was like, it was like I was talking, but then I was reading a comment at the same time. But yes, I think that in some situations, everybody can be a little bit right. And life isn't so cut and dry. Because there's like millions and billions of people on this planet. We're all gonna have different experiences. If there was one answer to life, do you think that life will be like this for some people? You know, there is no one way. And sometimes I feel like the things that you go through are because God wanted you to go through them. If that makes sense. And so I kind of feel like sometimes what we're supposed to go through. But look, you can't tell these people nothing. But yeah, I went up there, I said, everybody right. Look, you can't even do that. You like gotta let everybody ride, let them argue for the hours that they want to argue for. I'll be like, oh my god. But Blaze, you're absolutely right. I'm glad that I make content that I enjoy. Cause a lot of people will make content but they will not enjoy it. And you can tell. You can tell. But Blaze said was like, now why would you go back inside that house? Knowing this fool butchered half the town is waiting on you, idiot. Oh my god, Blaze, you are so funny, and I hope to see you later. Oh, okay, so the no captivity with Freezy. Check out his YouTube channel. He also has a Discord where he does Saturday Bible study. It's weird because it's Saturday, but it feels like it's like a Friday or something. I don't know. It's very weird. Oh, I have to bake a lot of cookies coming up this week for Ava's gymnastics and for her class. So we're most likely gonna have some more live streams of us baking cookies. So we gotta bake a lot of cookies. We have a lot of things coming up. I am gonna do a Christmas marathon where we're gonna have back-to-back episodes, and I've kind of already started working on the planning process for the Christmas marathon. So y'all stay tuned, turn on the notifications, and join the channel and become a member. I will see you guys in the next one. You guys have a great day. Stay blessed out here and don't be too stressed out. It's all gonna be okay. And Blaze said, yeah, I'm working being a little more active in Discord when it comes to posting my motivational messages and funny videos. And you know, Blaze, we need more motivation and positivity in the world. I don't know where it went to. Maybe it got drained out by the negativity. I don't know. But we need more positivity in the world. We need to help each other. Stop looking down on people and find the value in everyone. Because everyone has a little bit of value, even if they are not in a place in their life where you would want to be. That doesn't mean that you should look down on that person. But y'all gonna do what y'all want to do. Get live y'all lives out here. But I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Make sure you hit that like button, share this with your friends, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and leave a comment down below and let me know what you want to eat for next Saturday. Because we don't have a menu yet, so let me know what you guys want to eat, and I will see you on the next one. I am your host, and this is Chef Big Bank. Thank you guys all so much for tuning in. I'll see y'all on the next one. Foodie gang gang gang.